Welcome, boys and girls. Christine here with Mouse Private Investigator for Hire. It certainly has the look and feel of a very fun game, even if it is not necessarily a AAA budget title. But damn, is it not really a fun game to actually experience? So we are going to start a new game over here. Yes, we're going to go on Super Sleuth, right? For those seeking a serious fight. And let's get on with the show. We start on a Zeppelin over New York City, I imagine.
It was the last stretch, and I was starting to get serious deja vu. Now, where did that bastard go?
So here we are on a Zeppelin. This is a really, really big Zeppelin, if I'm being honest.
Locked.
Yeah.
Figures. Better look around.
Okay.
Yeah, opening the door ain't rocket science.
Indeed. So this is the tutorial section of the game, and it's trying to teach you...
With style.
Oh, that did not work out so well.
Oof.
Took a bit of damage.
Ain't what they used to be.
That's some ammunition right there. Oh man, I gotta love the animation quality in this game. It's really something good for the soul, honestly. So we can drink some of that.
So now there's just one of you, huh? Wasting my time.
Alright, I ain't hear no bell. Let's keep going.
Come on.
These elevators are very slow.
Oh, finally.
Okay, we can do a bit of lock picking using our tail. Isn't that a little bit of fun? I gotta love the lock picking minigame. It has you using your tail. Cha-ching! And we will start over here. Yep. Keep smashing. Smash things up.
Uh-oh, we got company.
We can beat the crap out of them in a fight. Okay, so we need to find a switch over there in order to open the way forward. Okay, that may not have been necessarily the best path forward over there in that situation. We got crates, we got money, we got spare change. I might die here, but I do not care right now. Okay. Like an intricate puzzle. Okay, I do need some HP. Is there any HP around here? I don't see it, unfortunately. We could use some of that sweet, sweet, sweet HP. Goodie! Ah, there. Let me just save over there in the typewriter. Before going forward, getting some ammunition, and moving on.
It's over. You got nowhere left to run.
I run toward the dream! A bright future ruled by big mice!
Oh, you absolute... Hey! Hell.
Alright, we got a fight, boys and girls. Oh, that was close. Gotta love the pacing of the game. Okay. Oh, no. Yeah. We learn our lesson right there. We start again. I mean, it can't be a bit of a faster paced game than what you might expect. But it is a shooter, and it is really, really fun. Let's be more strategic with our shots. Fight the bastards. Ching. More spare change. Don't mind if I do. A bit of liquor didn't hurt anyone. Okay, so we got some change right there. But the question is, how do we get access to it? There's gotta be some way over there. Nope. You can see how much money is there. I do have to wonder about that one. We can't go for the doors. Maybe we just don't have what it takes. Oh. Music, 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 music. I think it's an important thing to try and pay attention to what you're dealing with right here. So, maybe that's just not available right now. That safe isn't open.
Whoa. What was that?
Well, we are in the air, right? I'm honestly surprised. Okay, so that's a switch. It leads there, and there's nothing. Is the game baiting me? It might be. It must be baiting me, really. Let's think about this. I really just don't see any way. It just probably is there to bait you if you are looking too hard. Would be nice to get the money, I'm not gonna lie. It could be a secret. I'll let you guys let me know on that subject. Is it a secret? Is it something you can acquire?
Guy's got stamina, I'll give him that.
Well, you also have stamina, old rat. Even if you can't dodge for damn help. Okay. All right. I ain't hearing no bell. More cash. Let's find out. Okay. That's some oil. Apologies.
And another.
Getting a bit ahead of myself.
Elevators.
Hold on. Before we go down, let's go up. A secret issue of the Mouse Private Investigator. There's a comic on this, isn't there? That's really fun. 61 HP, not too great, but also not too bad. Why blow up? Why jump when you can destroy something that's in your way? Okay, hold on. I forgot about the one at the bottom.
To the end, huh?
Save right there. Thank you very much.
Stop right there. The hell?
He's way too far. I can hear you just fine, you meddling mouse.
Really? With the engines and the wind?
Don't care.
Fair enough. I'll be there in a blink, all right?
Not a chance.
All right,
This
let's see.
is the end of the line for you.
We'll see about that.
More of them incoming. All right, drink up. Gotta get my reserves in order. Okay, that's the end of the line indeed. Can't say I complain. Alright, that is... Oh.
You rocked the boat too hard. This is where you fall down.
What a crappy...
Line!
Well, he wasn't wrong. We did rock the boat a bit too hard right there. Damn, they got some good voice actors over here. Holy crap. New York City. City of dreams. City that never sleeps. Or does it?
Some falls don't begin in the sky. They begin in quiet rooms, with friendly voices and fondue bottles. Mine started a few weeks back. The sky was just the exit wound. It began with a call. Routine. Familiar. Wanda from the Mouseburg Herald. Usually she swings by the office with a lead. If it pans out, she hears it first. It's simple, really. She gets her story, I get a few bucks to stockpile cheese, and for a moment, Mouseburg gets to breathe easy. But that day was different. She was tight-lipped. Meat on sight, details later. Had to be someone big. Recognizable. The kind that only says, oops, when they remember their mortal too. Something within me, old instinct, baby, said turn back. Let this one go. That this case was more trouble than it was worth. But, well, trouble is what I do.
So we begin. The music is a bit too loud, but I've actually lowered the music volume by quite a bit. So if I look at the settings right here and I go into audio, it's like literally the music volume. I'm gonna lower it to 30% and maybe go with ambient volume. Okay.
Jack, over here.
Let's see what you got
What's
to say.
this about, Wanda? Care to toss me a cheese crumb? Or are we doing our usual tug of war?
I can give you more than a crumb, Jack. I can give you a magician.
A magician? What, like some wacko waving a stale mozzarella stick in front of a bunch of bored middle-aged mice?
Something like that. But this one disappeared mid-show, right in front of a handful of surprised mice. Some say it's a kidnapping. Others, I figured it might interest you. Goes by the name Magnificent Bandle. Or whatever.
Bandle? As in Steve Bandle?
One and the same. You know him?
You could say that. All right, I'm going in.
Hold your whiskers, Jack. You're not gonna get past the yellow tape without cred. Or a pass. Here.
But it's you in the picture.
Let's just say the officer guarding the backstage is, intellectually innocent.
I'll give it a shot.
Indeed. Alright, that's closed for a moment, so we only have a direct path towards something over there.
No entry without an ID.
Oh, here you go, officer.
Oh, looking great today, Miss Fuller.
Oh, you...
Wait, for real? That worked? That was ridiculous. Okay, we need a key.
Tell LT I'm wrapping things up now.
Okay. There's the key, right there. Done. Anything else that we might want to pick up?
All right, let's get this over with.
All right, take that
An
clue.
address book. Huh. Steve had an assistant.
Another clue.
Life's treated you pretty good, huh, Steve?
I just gotta love the toad
All
right there.
The coast is as clear as it's gonna get.
Okay. Let's go for it. All right, we got some armor.
Of course. Flies always swarm rotten cheese.
Yeah, well, such is the way of things, unfortunately. Welcome to the big cheese itself. Mac and cheese. Okay, we could jump, but we came up that way. I'm just paying attention to see if there's any specific clues right there. Alright, that's exit, of course. But I'm just trying to pay attention to anything that might get in my way.
Well, that was a speeding ticket for sure.
It's the same caliber. Alright.
Huh. A lot of heat for one crime scene.
You never know how big this story is gonna get. Why did he take this job? I'm not sure. But then again, this is what, the 20s? Police was, well, if they weren't in bed with the criminals, they were buried 6 feet under. That's kind of the problem. That would occur during this time period, if I remember my history right. I mean, there was this movie with Sean Connery where it's like, you know, they were going after Al Capone, and it's like, yeah, that was, boom, yep, a little secret. But what do we get? That's a lot of cheese. I mean, okay, we got a secret, but did we get anything for our trouble? I mean, that is a lot of old cheese right there. Oh. There we go. Something worth the trouble. Okay, we need a key. That's something that's going to require the
Damn.
left key.
Shinglers and their explosive barrels.
Shinglers. There we go. Make sure we pick up that key. That can work. But first and foremost, we do take the key and we go back. Wait, did I not get the key? Or can I only... There we go. That's the secret. And what was that for? A blueprint for something. Alright, we're full on ammo. Make sure to pick up all the money. Okay, just gonna save properly this time around, and... Right, drag him and smash him.
Forget about it! Come here, boys!
You can crouch, take less damage from from their shots. That safe is not gonna get open. Some armor. Our heart. My dear heart. Let's protect it. Okay. Full HP.
Wise guy,
Who would leave money?
Going down. No other way around.
Sure. Definitely. That's a secret. Private investigator issues. Before I move on, stack up on armor.
Hey, watch it. Excuse me. Coming through.
Hey! Never heard of patience?
Ever heard of move?
Yeah, welcome to public transit, bub.
You can see the money right there. That's a secret. Alright. Okay. That's a blueprint. Another blueprint. What exactly we're going to deal with that, I have no idea.
hey, I ain't your friend.
Pretty fun.
This one's a get about it.
Honestly, the guys with the guns are not necessarily the ones that terrify me. It's the guys with the bats, because they give the guys with the guns the opportunity to get in close and do a significant level of damage. Boom! Hit that switch. Got a left Troy Baker. And open sesame.
Come on.
I ain't hear no bell yet. Alright, all those doors are open. Gotta be a tough rat to survive in this town. No other secrets that I can see right here. Good amount of armor.
Don't take it personally. Hey,
Kaboom.
stop clowning.
He got twisted in every single possible way. We're 58 HP. Gotta pay attention to that. Okay. Gonna heal up. That was quite a few of them right there. Well, maybe we can buy a gas mask later on. Weird. Alright, we're gonna need more ammo. Well, thankfully, they do have some ammo. Just the sad eyes right there. So sad.
Yeah,
So
this
tragic.
is the place. Now, which apartment was it?
It's quite the tragedy, isn't it, gentlemen? And ladies, of course. Alright. So we need to find our lead. Those doors are locked. But I am paying attention to the windows. If there is a window that can be busted, you go for it, because you never know what kind of treasure you will unlock. Okay.
What in the...
Well, it seems she's had a tough day.
Jeez Louise, lady. You're in pieces.
Yes. Oh, Steve was so good to me. And now, without him, I just can't pull myself together.
Well, I mean... Never mind. What happened to you?
What you mean, what happened?
Well, not to double down on the joke, but you look, you know...
Yes?
A little broken up, somewhat detached.
I sure am. And I still have to find a new job.
This is going nowhere. I'm looking for Steve.
Well, who isn't? He went puff, and now some mobsters or other are trying to get the money they lost on the show. We're ruined.
Hey. No one's gonna hurt you. Anymore. All right. Any clue who'd want Steve, you know, disappeared?
Ugh, who wouldn't? But apart from the small gangs and the mobsters and the crazies and the girls and the police and the...
Okay. Let me just stop you right there. Now, give me the first thing that comes to mind, all right? Go.
Ooh, the party!
Not really the best time to celebrate.
No, the politicians, the big mouse party. Yes, sir, he did rub shoulders with them more than once. He did like them haughty perfume girls and boys, but he likes the politics more. Just ask the stage designer.
Which stage designer?
The stage designer. He tagged along with Steve and his new buddies and did some gigs for them. He's working in the opera mostly.
Oh, you could have started with that. The case stank of crime or cheese. I had to go back to the office and figure out which.
So, go back home. Is that what you're saying? I'm guessing my armor will not survive the next encounter. Hold on. Ah, there we go. You can just pick up the car. But it might be worth it to investigate a bit further around here, see what maybe could be around. They really want this guy, though. Alright, Jack.
When it comes to big shots and celebrities, Wanda might have some pointers. So, what's up, John?
Oh, you know, same old, same old. Plenty folks drinking, not a whole lot of them paying.
You wanna bind or something?
Oh, gods, no. And I ain't looking for no handout, neither. They ain't crooks, Jack. Just broke as hell.
Then why keep serving them cheese? You know they'll just slap it on the tab and you will be waiting forever for the cheddar.
They're my folks, mostly. Shrews, you know? And when you're lucky enough to open a bar, you look out for the little guy.
Yeah, sure, but the little guy has to pay one day, right?
Somebody's paying. You, for one.
So, Jack, did you pick up anything useful on your VIP trip to the vaudeville?
Not much to go on, but I met Bandel's assistant. There's this stage designer, see?
Roland?
Roland who?
Roland, the stage designer. Nobody ever remembers his name, so they just call him the stage designer. Quite the specialist. He can make anything, from tiny shrew-sized dioramas to huge catapults hurling limelights all over the stage.
Well, that's something. Shame you didn't bring him up sooner. Could have saved me some time. And bullets.
Jack. Hey, if I'd have known Roland was involved, I'd have told you. It's like the movie trailers. You only shout spoilers after you've seen the movie.
Yeah, well, either way. Step one's charting what I've got. This mess won't organize itself.
Alright, I need 20 tokens for that one. I wonder what this is going to lead to. A secret. Ah, that's cute. That is really cute. Okay.
He had my eyes, and I wasn't leaving without him.
That is something. I'll give him that much. That is definitely something. We need 20 tokens. But first we need to go to the store and see what we can get there. So he has a minigun. And there is a shotgun right there. Actually, he has all the different weapons. Okay. So Power Swig, JKPrimative.
Guess Tammy's little workshop makeover ain't quite finished yet.
Damn, gotta whip up a new retro kablammer. This Spike D crap breaks like it's on a schedule.
Alright, that's locked. So let's go into the office. And sort the clues. So, welcome home, sweet home. TV, couch, and a bed. Guess he's not spending. Okay. Well, we can use that much at least. Wait. Yeah, just some commercials right there, by the looks of it. Alright.
Stick that here.
Alright.
Off to the opera, then.
Alright. We gotta go to the opera. Nice cheese. Not much else right there. I mean, should I buy anything? I'm not sure. Let me check something. Now, how do I get those tokens is my personal question. Alright, Meiser, Charlie Pepper. Is there any value whatsoever with these cards? I don't know.
Hey, kiddo.
Oh, hey, Jack. Your engine's humming like a lullaby, and what's with the look, eh? Did you get roped into another case? And tell me.
Not a chance. Well, nothing special anyway. Hey, I'll catch you later, huh? I gotta poke around the opera house.
Oh, fancy. Hey, maybe you could do me a teeny favor? Could you,
Yeah?
take a picture for me? I've never been to the opera, you know. They'd never let a grace mousey like me in. But you, with that trench coat and the whole manly mouse man thing going on, I'm sure they'll roll out the red carpet. Just one shot of the audience. It's gotta be crawling with flaming hot celebs. I'd love to see that.
In my line of work, Tammy, it's best to stay out of the spotlight.
Pretty please.
All right. One picture for my favorite engineer. Me and the Mouseburg Grand Opera. Hate at first sight.
Alright, so, that's a good one. That's a good start. Question signing out, and I'll see you boys and girls next time. Does really look like a fairly fun and interesting game, and I guess I'm interested to see where this will lead. It takes about 10 hours or so to complete, so I guess we'll find out how long this will take me. At least some people who have done playthroughs have taken about 10 hours or so. So it's a really fun game.